Guys, what's up? Because there's nothing happening on my end. So August is coming, and we all know what that means. More books! So today I'm doing my August TBR. It's a very short stack, because I'm gonna be very busy this month. But I'm still going to make time to read. And plus, two of these books are really, really big. And one of them is an adult novel, so I'm going to test it out, test the water, see if I like it. If I don't, I'll probably switch out for another book that I have. But, yeah. Okay, so the first book I will be reading this month is actually an ebook, but I still wrote it down. It's Polarity in Motion by Brenda Vickers. She actually approached me on Goodreads and asked me to review her book, and here, since I don't remember, summary of it, I'm just going to read it to you. 15-year-old Polarity Weeks just wants to live a normal life, but when her mother is diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, that's rarely easy. Her life gets exponentially more disastrous when her 6th period history classmate starts ogling a nude picture of her on the internet. Polarity has never been struck such a shameless pose, but the photo is definitely of her, and she's at a complete loss to explain its existence. Child Protective Services yanks her from her home suspecting her parents. The kids at school mock her, assuming she took it herself, and Ethan, the boy she was really starting to like, backpedals and joins the taunting chorus. Surrounded by disbelief and desertion on all sides, Polarity desperately seeks the truth among her friends. Only then does she learn that everyone has dark secrets and no one's life is anywhere near normal. That is Polarity in Motion, and I'm so excited to read this book, and it sounds really, really interesting because it sounds kind of like some other books I've read, just called Tied Together. Sounds so cool. I'm really excited to read it. So I'll do a review on that once I finish. And the next book I have is The Pact by Jodi Picoult. This is about two teenage neighbors, a boy and a girl. They've grown up next to each other. They became best friends, as you would expect. But one day, they decide to create this suicide pact. They made this pact that on one day they would kill each other. But the girl shoots herself, but the boy couldn't bring himself to do it. So he ends up getting questioned about what's going on. It sounds like a very thrilling tale, and I seem really interested because what you don't see a lot in stories is talking about suicide and mental health, and I want to know what kind of made them go that far with their lives. Because from what I read, they have a very nice lifestyle, but I'm gonna get to know. I'm excited to read this. And the next book I have is the Mark of Athena. I'm sorry about the bow, but there. I got it from school, because free books. But The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. I just finished last month The Son of Neptune, so this is the third book in this series for the Heroes of Olympus. And from what I've heard, this is one of the best. This is when the story kind of picks up and kind of leads to the beginning of the climax of the rest of the series. And I'm really excited to read this because apparently Percabeth is in this, and they have some really cute Percabeth moments. And if you know me, I am a die-hard shipper of Percabeth. I would walk through hell. I would walk through Hades' kingdom in order to have Percabeth be real. I'm so excited to read this, but I'm not exactly sure what happens in this one. So I don't want to know. I'm going to read it, and I'm really excited. And then the last but not least, as I told you, it's a very short TBR this month. I have Out of the Dust. A Terrible Accident. It's a historical fiction book. It's really short. It's really tiny. And it was recommended to me by my mother's friend, who's a reading teacher. So I thought I'd read it because I kind of need books to read. I'm running out of books, but I have a small stack that's waiting to be read. And then this is about something having to do with the Dust Bowl. I know that much. I remember my teacher once made us watch summaries of books and stuff for books and furs. So that's how I know a little bit about this. I wasn't exactly thrilled to read it, then I ended up reading The Outsiders, and I was really proud of that. But I'm excited to read this one too, and I'm excited to read all the books on my TBR this month, which consists of these, plus an ebook. So, like that. There we go. There. Yep, that's my stack. And I'm really excited, so I'm going to leave a link to Polarity in motion down below, and so go check her out. Go check out the book. It's so cool. It's so amazing. It sounds really, really good. I want you all to read it just like I am, and maybe we'll start like a book discussion or something. But I love you guys so much, and bye!